fingers in the sky if you want 'em. Sometimes you worry about the things he can provide for you. Whenever you around, I seem to come alive for you. I finally recognize the feelings that's inside.
Yo, what's good with y'all out there on YouTube? This your boy OG back with another video for y'all today. And today, well, first off, let me just tell y'all, yeah, I haven't made a video in a long time, but I'll get that at the end. Let's get straight into it. Basically, today I'm gonna give y'all a part 2 to my ultimate My Team tips and tricks. I got some good feedback on my last one, so I just wanted to help y'all out a little bit more, give y'all some of my things I use, my tricks, and some new things I learned too. So let's just straight into it now. First off, I want to tell y'all I'm gonna show y'all some new things I didn't show in my last one, but let's just get straight into it. You know, I like to show y'all some cheap players, so let's just get straight into some. This is something I just found out about myself. Now, usually I'm thinking, oh, I need to find some cheap amethysts, cheap, probably diamonds or something, but I found out that there are some OP ass sapphires, bro. Like, just go on the store, like you saw me. Go to the search and go to sapphire and just search them up. Like, look at this. You got a Kawhi that goes for like 3,000, right? At 3,000, James Harden. Like, look at his stats. That could have helped me when I first started off. I didn't know that they were this cheap. This probably isn't too cheap for starting off. Like, this dude, that's crazy, 20,000. But most of them are really cheap, like a 4,000 Steph Curry. Like, I know when you start off, that is probably up there, but a 900 joking me. Like, he got an A+, like he has A+ rebounding and paint defense. That's crazy. And look, Steve Smith. There's a lot of cheap sapphires that are actually really good, but I never even gave any thought to. Usually I'm thinking amethyst, go for amethyst, or go for 8 high rubies. That's it. But as you can see, look at this. That's a pretty good player for what you're getting. A 1,000 MT LeBron. Okay, that Kevin Durant costs a little bit too much, but that's just that one person. You won't find that on every Kevin Durant. And just look at this. For 8,000, you get an Allen Iverson. So you probably could save up to get him. He still looks like a pretty good Allen Iverson. Just look at that's just crazy. Like, if I would have known this, I would have, like, because usually, yeah, when you start off, go for emeralds, probably go for rubies as their highest one. But I never really searched from the store. I usually go to others. So right now, which I'm telling you should really do is go to the store. Forget the auction house. The auction house, just forget the auction house. Go straight to the store, auction, search auction, and go for sapphires, bro. Like, look at this. That is insane how good they are, how much they go for. Now next, that's the sapphires. Now I want to show y'all the rubies. The rubies are also OP as fuck for cheap, bro. Like, I told y'all the playoff packs. Now that I think about it, since I looked when I did my research, I think the playoff pack is the best pack on the game. Like, you see all these people. Like, look at this Daniel Gibson. You saw his stats, and he goes for 1,000 MT, bro. All these dudes, and look at that. Russell Westbrook goes for 5,000. And look, let me compare him to my amethyst one. Defense is exactly the same. Look at that. Oh, the layup is +4. The only thing really, the difference is the 3-point shooting and the free throw. Shooting wise, that's the only thing that's really different. Ball control exactly the same. The passing IQ is a bit different, but besides that, what's different? See that? Bruh. Everything is basically the same. And we're talking about this Westbrook amethyst goes for 20k MT. This one is for 5k, bro. That is insane. And you got a Shaq, like a Chris Webber. Look at that, a 23k Shaq. That may be a lot, but that's still insane. That's still really good. And look at this man's stats, bro. What the? Look at this dude's stats. Does he deserve to go for that cheap? A 94. He's the same as my amethyst Westbrook. Look at look all these gold badges he just comes with. He goes for that much. I'm sure you can go to the store and try to find him even cheaper than that. Look at that quad. A+ defense. That is beautiful, bro. This is so many deals you can get. Like, amethysts are not the best. Like, of course they have higher overalls, but you can find some good ass bargains just going on sapphire and ruby. Even try to go to emerald. I'm gonna get to that, but just look at this. Look at this Rudy Gobert. A+ rebounding, A+. You see that? LeBron, Jimmy Butler, D'Angelo Russell. All of them 3,000, 4,000. I saw a 7,000. Son Whiteside. That's a little bit expensive from starting off, but that is still something you should save up for. 6,000 for Stephen Curry, bro. Oh, 20,000. But look at that, Jaylen Brown. I actually like that player, but let's get to something that I just want to show y'all who actually have a lot of MT. This is how to find some cheap amethyst players. Now, I want to show y'all how to get some cheap amethyst players. Now, of course, when you go in, you're usually gonna see 20,000, something like that. So what you want to do is, like right here, you want to put the maximum bid. As you can see, I'm doing right here. You're gonna want to put the maximum bid to 10,000 MT. This is for people who have a lot of MT, like not a lot, but you're like midway into like having a good amount. You have a couple good players, so put maximum buyout and maximum bid at 10,000. That's a good price range, because I found some bids for 500 MT, and I can put it in, but it doesn't actually show it. I guess that's Ronnie's 2K's way of saying you gotta find your bargains. So basically, like you did here, and you can see your price range from 10,000 these MT, and you have some really good amethyst players. Like, and yeah, like I said, if you're just starting off, you probably can get these if you save up. Like I showed y'all my team tricks and tips, best way to get MT. You can go check that out. Right here, this is like crazy. He goes for 5,250, and just look at his stats, bro. Look at that. Like, the only thing he has a bad grade in his post defense. Everything else is an A. He's going for 5,000 with 5 minutes left, so that's pretty much what he's gonna go for. And it's just crazy bargains on amethyst players for only 10,000. So you can buy like 2 of these dudes for less than 20k MT. Like, that's crazy. That's 3,700, 650, 100. That's just, these are just really good like ways and tricks that can help you get cheap players. I know something that's troubles a lot of people is getting those good players, but we don't have enough VC for them. Same thing with me. If I had these chips and tricks, bro, I would have started off way better than I did. I wouldn't have to go to the struggle, bro. The struggle was real. The struggle was really real. But this way is just look at this. I wish I would have known these type of tricks. So I'm just trying to help you. Try to get some cheap players. There's no cheap players, good cheap players at that. Like 96 defense, 90 offense goes for that much, and they're just cheap. They're just cheap as fuck, bro. And yeah, but some things I am confused about is I'm gonna get to that on my part 2, because I don't want this video to be too long, you feel me, because I don't want it to be too lengthy. So I got a part 2 coming soon, real soon. Just stay tuned for that. Next thing I want to show y'all is definitely like, this is a player that I think is extremely cheap. Well, like, it was mind-boggling because I got him in a pack opening, actually a box opening, and it was just crazy. But it's in the playoffs pack. Like I told you, playoffs packs, Ruby. You could probably go for Sapphire too if there are some. But I'm telling you, Rubies on the playoff pack are OP. Right now, if you're watching this video, just go straight to my team and search the playoff Ruby pack. If you think you can go look for yourself. Y'all thinking, oh, this is an Xbox nigga, it's probably different. Go, if you're on PS4, it don't matter what you on. I don't care if you're on Game Boy, bro. This shit's gonna be the same thing. Like, look at that. Look how much Trevor Rizzi goes for, and look how close he is to a Diamond Paul Pierce. He goes for 2K MC. That's barely. I could afford that when I just started off. And that nigga crazy. I don't think nobody gonna fucking buy that. But he. That's the end of my video for right now. Don't worry, I got a part 2 coming soon. So like the video, subscribe, share with everybody if you're new. And I'm out, bro. Keep grinding.